lasted between 3 to 7 days, usually around December 17 to 23rd. Except for the cooks, no one was to work. This anticipated festival was also known to celebrate the winter solstice. The winter solstice happens when the Earth's pole is at its furthest tilt away from the sun, which translates to the shortest day of the year, after which the Earth tilts back, and the days start to get longer and longer. The tables turn and the days get shorter once again. This also means that solstices are opposite in the southern hemisphere. For the Romans who lived in the northern hemisphere, the shortest day marking the winter solstice is a sign that from here on, the days will get longer. The sun is returning, so to speak. It's a moment of hope in a time of darkness. And it's a perfect time for festivities because they break up the blues of the dead, harsh, and depressive winter season. Saturnalia was something to look forward to because it was a time to essentially party, purge, and let loose. To compare it to today's world holidays, it was like a 𝗪𝗔 𝗪𝗏 or carnival. So not really child-friendly. We're talking about orgies, drunkenness, gambling, rowdiness. This holiday was a time for social gathering. People feasted on lots of livestock because feeding them were less sustainable during winter. Drinking was a big part of celebrating. Fruit wines were at their best and ready to be enjoyed. Homes were decorated with lots of greenery, and evergreen branches would adorn the doors to ward off the evil of winter. People would go door to door, especially to wealthy homes, asking for food. Gifts of candles and wax dolls were exchanged, although the dolls were said to be symbolic of earlier human sacrifice. Not for playing. There was also the tradition of trading roles. Slaves would become masters and masters slaves for a brief period of time. This could very well come from the idea of the sun returning as opposed to leaving. Another very popular game played in this festival was to appoint a mock king, the king of misrule, who would be in charge of leading the festival. So that was Saturnalia, Rome's biggest holiday.